Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla News, episode 16. New battery gives EVs 2,000 kilometers of range. Sandy Munro only recommends one electric car. Guess which one? Tesla Model S beats old record and is recognized as one of the modern muscle cars of 2020. Volkswagen is copying Tesla's online business model, but Volkswagen is still neck-deep in software problems. Elon dances on the roof of the Cybertruck. And Elon tweets, "Reality is getting weird fast." All this and much more to come on today's episode. Let's dive right in. Before we get started, I just want to make some quick shout outs to my newest Patreons. Thank you so much, Aussie Paul and Jerry Allison. Thank you so much for your support. Let's get into the news. Australian company claims that by 2021 they are ready to put pioneering lithium-ion sulfur battery into production, and all raw materials they need are found in Australia. Brightsun New Energy, as the company is called, has spent 8 years developing this battery, which is now ready for industrial test that will run the rest of the year. If it works well, we can maybe see commercial version of this battery to be used in electric cars as soon as next year. But many before them have claimed to have the new technology in batteries, but never really bring anything to the table. Because as we know, it is one thing to make a prototype and a whole different ballgame to mass produce the product. And if this battery is meant for EV market, Brightsun would need to build a lot of terafactories for their production, and that would take billions of dollars. So they really do need someone with big pockets. But if they can make this, you can bet the automakers like Volkswagen and all the other guys will definitely want to get in on the action and throw a lot of money after this. But we will have to wait and see until 2021. But 2,000 kilometers, that would change a lot. Recent construction permits filed for the Fremont factory suggest that Tesla is working to improve the massive electric vehicle production facilities' automation even further. With the plant's ongoing improvements, it almost seems like Tesla is about to attempt yet another crack at Elon's once failed initiative of the Alien Dreadnought factory, where there will be little human involvements but just a lot of robots making all the cars. Good luck once again. Sandy Munro has ripped apart cars for a living through the last 30 years, and he has never recommended EVs to anyone. Not even the Model 3, the Audi e-tron, Jaguar I-Pace, the Porsche Taycan, none. Except now. Sandy Munro will recommend anyone to buy the Model Y. Sandy is impressed with the build quality of the Model Y and most of all the new technology within the car. He does still think that Tesla needs someone to teach them how to properly paint the car. Hopefully that is what we will get with the new paint shop in the Gigafactory 4. Speaking of Gigafactory 4, let's take a weekly look at the progress of the Gigafactory 4 because they are still steaming ahead and construction has started. Now we can see all the construction road is built, and again a big shout out to Tesla Kid for all this footage of the Gigafactory 4. He really knows how to control a drone. Keep up the good work, Tesla Kid. I will leave a link to the Tesla Kid's full video below. Tesla did file application aiming for early construction despite the crisis associated with the virus, and the problem with the very sandy soil must not have been so bad because the automaker wants to advance its plans to establish its first factory in Europe. According to the government of Brandenburg, the company filled a third application for early approval of measures to prepare for construction. The first Tesla European Gigafactory is planned to be launched into production according to plan. Just amazing to see the construction is already started even with all these small setbacks. Also some good news from Gigafactory 3 in Shanghai. Tesla China is on track to achieve yet another milestone in its Gigafactory Shanghai facility. In a recent interview with local media outlet, Tesla's global VP Tao Lin stated that the electric car maker is supposed to achieve a production rate of 4,000 Model 3s per week in its facilities as early as end of June. That means they can produce about 108,000 Model 3s the rest of the year from week 27, and that is if they don't ramp up anymore. But they probably will, so the target of 150,000 Model 3s in 2020 looks very possible. Tesla once again put the short sellers to shame with their prediction of maybe Tesla can reach 50,000 Model 3s in China if they are lucky. Luck has nothing to do with it. And some exciting news from Nevada Gigafactory. Panasonic finance chief said that company is seeing strong demand for battery cells from the US partner Tesla, and they are in talks to expand their joint plant in Nevada, which is now profitable. According to Reuters, Panasonic chief financial officer Harikozo, or something like that, said that negotiations are underway with Tesla to expand production facilities. We are in discussion right now about expanding the plant's capacity, he said. This will be necessary since Tesla is experiencing growing demand. We are seeing strong demand from Tesla beyond Nevada plant's current capacity of 35 gigawatt-hour per year, he said. More batteries, yes, bring us more batteries. The Tesla Model S has been recognized as one of Edmund's top 10 modern muscle cars of 2020, making it the only electric vehicle to make the cut in this publication list of impressively fast cars. But the Tesla just got even a little bit faster on the track. A raving Tesla Model S performance with the cheetah stand launch mode update has managed to set a new record on the drag strip, proving once more that the company's over-the-air update are an absolute game changer. During its run, the Tesla Model S was able to achieve new milestones for itself while chewing through a number of muscle cars in the process. As you can see in this video, the Tesla Model S was so kind to give the other muscle car a head start, but still won the race. You can see the whole drag race on Dragtimes' YouTube channel. I will leave a link to his video down below. The cheetah stand launch mode is designed to improve the performance of the Model S and Model X. During a previous informal test with the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, the Model S was able to match the German-made flagship, ultimately making the result of the race between the two cars depending on the skills of the driver. But now, with a quarter-mile time of 10.45 seconds and a trap speed of 126.25 miles per hour, the Tesla Model S performance seems to be well prepared to meet the Porsche Taycan Turbo S at the drag strip, anytime, anywhere. The Tesla just keeps getting better and better over time, and the Taycan just gets old. Volkswagen has announced that 100% of its retail partners has agreed to a new Tesla-like online sales model in Germany for its upcoming electric vehicle line, which starts with the ID.3. Tesla is showing the way in so many ways. Good luck, dealerships. But there are some more bad news though from Volkswagen. Volkswagen's software issues are spreading to its petrol-powered machines according to new reports. German media outlets are reporting that the company's Golf MK8, the 8th generation of Volkswagen infamous 5-door hatchback vehicle, is experiencing problems with this software. The issue is causing the company to rethink current deliveries of the car in favor of parking the car until problem is recognized. The German automaker announced that it would halt deliveries until further notice, recognizing that the problem must be identified before anyone else receives a car featuring a faulty software system. Yeah, this just shows how hard it is for the old automakers to suddenly have to become software company as well as car company, something Tesla has been from the beginning, even though many have said Tesla is nothing but a car company and should only be valued as a car company. They just simply don't get it. Someone who has no problem with software is Tesla, and the new 2020.16.2.1 update has a lot of new little features, like walking pedestrians can see if a cone is standing or has fallen, and some new games. Looking forward to seeing this new feature of the Autopilot preview. And speaking of Autopilot, here a little video of a Tesla saving the day for his owner. First, it brakes by itself to avoid rear collision with the car in front, then move forward half a meter by itself to avoid being hit by the car coming from behind. Wow, that is just next level of safety system. And speaking of Tesla being way ahead of the other car companies, just want to share this data with you that Tesla has now reached 3.3 billion miles driven on Autopilot, and Tesla will reach 5 billion miles driven when we get to the end of this year. At that point, Waymo will probably have reached a staggering 30 million miles driven. That people still think Waymo is a competitor to Tesla in this game is beyond me. I agree with Elon on this one. It is game over. And just another little chart showing the growth of Tesla's quarterly revenue through the years. Yeah, that looks like a company in trouble, right? Good luck, short sellers. And the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon are now vertical on the launch pad, and SpaceX and NASA are making the last preparation for the historic launch on the 27th of May. I am just so excited for this launch. Going to be so cool to see this private company launch astronauts into space. This is truly going to be the start of a new era in spaceflight. And Elon talks Cybertruck with Jay Leno. Elon gets on top of the Cybertruck to show how tough the glass is on top of it. Be careful, Elon, with the glass of the Cybertruck. Be careful. Unfortunately, I don't have CNBC, so have not been able to see this episode yet, but Elon does say that the Cybertruck is about 5% too big, so they will make it a little bit smaller so it can fit in a normal garage. And Elon also shows Jay the Roadster and say the rocket thrusters that we have been hearing about. One of them is going to be behind the license plate and shoot out the back. If this car specs weren't crazy enough, the SpaceX rocket package definitely will make it out of this world. Two cars I'm just so excited to see in action. 2021 can't come fast enough. And Elon also teases Neuralink advancement. Reality is getting weird fast. Elon did say on the Joe Rogan Experience interview that he thinks language could be obsolete in 5 to 10 years with this new technology, where we don't use language to communicate because it's too slow. We will simply communicate by some kind of computer interface in our brain. Wow, reality is getting weird fast. Guess my news episode will be really short at that point. I will just beam it to you guys. That is all we have time for in this episode, since I do still need to speak to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and share with your friends and family that also would like to get a weekly news update from everything Tesla and Elon Musk. If you're new here, thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing. I come out with this news episode every Sunday and other Tesla and Elon Musk videos in between. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. If you want to support the show even more, remember you can for as little as $1 show your support for this show. And of course, get your shout out here on this channel. Go to patreon.com/BestInTESLA and choose your level of support. And a big shout out to all my Patreons for making this show possible. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.